back in Bermuda. Yo, what's going on everybody? Alex Pandrea here, back with another video. We are in Bermuda yet again. The way this came about really quickly is I was in New York, really crappy weather. I had these awesome new cards that I wanted to take some videos of, some pictures of, and I decided, you know what? Let's come out here and shoot some cool stuff. I did want to go with somebody though, so I asked you guys on Instagram, who should I go with? A lot of comments of a lot of different people, which I would have loved for everybody to come. But I spoke with my buddy Chris Ramsay, and he flew out the next day and met me in Bermuda. Now, if you take a look at his channel, we shot 2 videos in Bermuda. One with playing card photography and the way that we shot some of these cards. And the second one is just a cool vlog of us hanging around in Bermuda, the stuff that we did, the behind the scenes, and just having a good time. So really quickly, if you haven't seen, we released the Summer Knocks back for the first time in 2 years. Everybody's been asking for these, and finally the summer has come and we've released the Summer Knocks. Back for the summer in orange, blue, and also limited edition pink. Now the pink version, we only made a small amount. They are numbered and sealed. And what's cool about this version is that we created a new tuck for it, finally having Summer Knock and making them different from the original, so that's pretty cool. The link is down below. They are limited, so they will sell out pretty quickly. They're finally back. Alright, let's get into the tutorial. I'm super excited for this video tutorial because I'm going to teach you guys one of the strongest things that you can possibly do. It's something that you could add into your own routines, especially an ambitious card routine. In an ambitious card routine, you take a card, you put it in the middle, you snap your fingers, and it's back on top. You put it in the middle, snap your fingers, back on top. You do it over and over and over, and it just doesn't stop, which I disagree with. In an ambitious card routine, I think, for me personally, 3 phases max, and do your strongest ones. You don't want to keep going over and over because you're going to bore the spectator. And at some point, it just doesn't become believable anymore. For me, my thought process is when you're going to do an ambitious card routine where something impossible like that happens, you don't just snap your fingers and make it come to the top. You need a process involved in that. In later videos, we're going to do more theory and jump deeper into how to make routines stronger, especially ambitious card routine. But for right now, I want to teach you one phase that I think is killer. What happens is the spectator takes the deck, you don't touch anything, they cut anywhere they want, they look at the top card, put it in the middle, put their hand on top, and then the magic happens and the card jumps up to the top. So the method to this is very, very simple. It's practically self-working. I'm going to teach you a few things that you need to know, starting with something that's already included in the Summer Knocks. Now, this is something that's also included in other knock decks. I don't know if other decks have it, but it's something that you could attain. Basically what it is, it's a duplicate card. Using dupes could be super strong for your routine, and the way that I'm going to do it here, the spectator does all the work. It's pure magic in my opinion. Alright, for the tutorial, you have a deck of cards, and what you need is 2 duplicate cards that the Summer Knocks already have, or other knocks already come with duplicates. If not, you just have another deck and you steal another card out. So go ahead, grab your dupes, and you're ready to go. Now the slight setup that you would need for this is to crimp one of the cards. So the way that I did this, the crimp, is to literally take it, turn it face up like this, and you're going to take your thumbs, place it in the middle, and kind of make an X. You're putting pressure here and putting pressure here, and you're going to slide it like that, turn it here, and from the middle slide your fingers out to the corners like that, almost making like an X, okay? Or you can even go from the corners here and pinch up, you're pushing down, and then here as well. Now what that's going to happen is once the card, let's say it's on top, if it gets cut into the middle, it has a crimp, it has a little bit of air in it, okay? This is exaggerated, you don't want it that much, but what that's going to allow it to do is when you cut the deck, it's on top, okay? Now, if you want the card on top, you do the crimp with the card facing up. If you wanted the card on the bottom, you do the crimp with the card facing down, okay? But in this case, we want it on top, so we have the crimp with the card facing up. Boom, boom, cut. And now when you do any kind of cut, chances are, now this is not 100%, but chances are it's gonna cut to here. again, ambitious card, this is what happens. Card is placed in the middle, snap your fingers, it comes to the top. Put it in the middle, snap your fingers, it comes up to the top. And of course, you're doing this, so there's a lot of chance that the spectators might feel, oh, he's very quick with his hands, it's sleight of hand. So we're going to disprove this theory, and we'll say, okay, no, we'll do it one more time in your hands this time. So now the setup is this, all right? So let's make pretend the 2 2s are in 2 different locations in the deck. There's one, there's the other, okay? Usually you can tell just by looking which one is the crimp one, and you want to set it up so that both of them are on top. So an easy way to do that is just as I'm talking, I spread and I cull. We talked about this in another video. And I cull the second one as well. All right, if you want to know more about culling, Roadrunner Cull I think is the best option. So you're culling the cards to the top, or you can do a cut, or you can just sort of move them as you shuffle, whatever is easier for you. Once you have them on top, the crimped one is on top of the regular one. So this is the crimped one, this is the regular one. Regular one, second from top, top card is the crimped one. You cut the deck and you give it to the spectator, all right? Now the spectator is holding it in their hand, so you hold out your hand flat, you tell them, bring their hand here, place it right there on their hand. Now what you're going to do is you're going to say, look, we're going to get a random card, one that you don't even know that you're going to think of. You tell them, go ahead, cut the deck anywhere that you want. So this is what's going to happen a lot of the times, especially if there's a table. They're going to cut the deck like this, and usually cut to the break, okay? 90% they're going to cut to exactly at that spot. You're going to tell them, look at the card, take a quick peek at the card. They're going to look, maybe show people, and place it in the center. They place it in the center themselves. You're going to take the rest of the deck, and you tell them, you don't touch anything at this point. You tell the spectator, go ahead, place the rest of the deck on top. Square it up, put your hand on top of it, blah, 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 blah. Again, we're not going to get into the theory or the performance of this, just the phase. And from here, you do your magic, you snap your fingers. I hate snapping the fingers, but whatever the magical gesture. And then when they take a look at the card, I'm telling you, this is such a strong moment. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hey, there's a dupe in there. Don't worry, because you could fix that right away. The easiest way to do that is after they freak out, you take the deck. Remember, the card is crimped. So all you got to do is cut, and then the card is on top. So now I can palm it off. And again, we have another video on palming. I'll leave the link of all of these things that I mentioned below, or probably up here. Palm the card out, and now you are done. If there's no table and they want to do it in their hand, again, setup is crimped card, and let's crimp it again. These are getting a little bit warped with the Bermuda weather. Regular card here. Cut the deck. You say, look, you're gonna do it. Go ahead, cut the deck anywhere you want. Now, here's a cool thing. If I note the bottom card when I give it to them, and that's going to help, because when they do the cut, if the bottom card is the same, you know they cut in the right spot, okay? Didn't cut it there. So I would note the bottom card right here, 2 of spades, while the 2 cards are here. So I know 2 of spades. I could do a kick cut, and I say, look, you're going to do it. Hold out your hand. Good. Give it a cut. So let's just say they cut not there, right? And I say, okay. I do like a little peek. I grab the card just for a second, and I go, you know what? No, keep it in your hand. Cut it again. Cut as many times as you want. And a lot of the times, chances are they're going to cut. They're going to cut until you peek the 2 of spades. You know you're good. From here, you're going to tell them to look at the top card, whatever it is. Are you happy with it? Do you want to change your minds? They never do. Place it in the middle. Cover it. Place your hands on top. Do the magical gesture. Take your time with it. Take a look at the top card. They're going to freak out at this point. And it's really good. You take the deck back, you give it a cut, palm off the top card, and you're good to go. Yeah, I think you guys are really going to like this if you put it to good use, if you incorporate it already in your ambitious card routine where you do the first few phases, maybe force the 2 of hearts to begin with, okay? And then have them cut, and then oh look, they jump to the top. This is the easy way to do it. You see, the spectator can do it. If they cut the deck, you don't even know where you cut. Take a look. Oh, now it's on top. Now I'm going to show you how to actually do it. Place it in the middle. Don't cut it this time. Just hold your hand on top of it. Do the magical gesture, and then it jumps up to the top. That's another way to do it. Really, it's just one phase, but it's such a strong phase that you could use it any which way you please. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed what you learned there. Put it to good use. Like this video if you did like it. Comment below on some tips that you might have. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. I think that's really going to help. I got to go drop Chris Ramsay off at the airport, so I will see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so there you have it. That was the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm dropping Chris off at the airport. We had a great time this weekend in Bermuda. If you haven't seen the stuff, obviously go check out Chris's channel. There's 2 videos up there. Link to the summer knocks down below. We will see you guys next time. And until next time, any last words? Peace.